Check this out. So this is something I saw on the initial inspection. So I pull that check plug and you see we get a bunch of excess fluid coming out of there. When I first popped that off, the thing was like literally gulping out of there. I've already drained quite a bit out of this thing. So the transmission's overfilling the transfer case. So there's a seal between there. On Fords, it's on the transfer case, and on other vehicles, it can be on the transmission. So I checked the transmission as well. The transmission fluid was very low. That's a really good indicating sign that the transmission is pushing fluid into the transfer case, and that can be very bad. If you overfill the transfer case, it's just going to push it all out of the breather, and then it's going to allow the transmission to run empty. If your transmission runs empty, you ruin clutch packs, and you can grenade a transmission with doing this. This is the tail shaft of the transmission. Fluid sloshes around in here, and this ends up filling up with some transmission fluid. There's actually a tiny bit of pressure in here, so there's pressure in here, and then zero pressure in the T-case. So fluid from the transmission is getting pushed out of the transmission. And then if we look at the T-case here, this is the input shaft seal. I've already gotten this off and mangled it getting it out. So fluid pushes through this seal and into the transfer case, overfilling the transfer case, robbing the transmission, the fluid. That's really bad. You could definitely end up ruining transmission, letting that go. So we're going to replace this seal. We're going to replace the gasket here. We're going to slap the transfer case back in, and he'll be good to go. You got to listen to what the vehicle is telling you. Little things tell you a lot of information.